Wabarakatuh. Hello, friends. We are from Group 8. We will present material and sell concurrency. At the time, we had four members, namely Muhammad Naufal Ranzani, Muhammad Rafliansah, and Filian Fah Akwa, and myself, Indris Rianingsih. First, I will explain the basic definition of concurrency. What is a concurrency? Concurrency means multiple computation occurred at the same time when two or more processes use the same resource and are independent of each other but can interact or cooperate with each other. This is example we server application. A web server serves many user requests at launch video streaming application. Web streaming video while downloading data and displaying subtitle. Operating system run multiple applications simultaneously on a computer. Concurrency improves system efficiency by enable multitasking, although it does not necessarily involve parallel execution. So, as multiprocessing, this ensures optimal use of system resources. This is type of concurrency. One, multitasking. Multitasking, many processes are carried out using the same CPU at the same time. Two, multiprogramming. Multiprogramming is the activity of running several programs in memory at one time. Three, multiprocessing. Multiprocessing, computer processing capabilities carried out simultaneously. Okay, enough of my part. Next is my friend.
Okay everyone, my name is Filian Siakwa and I will presentation about synchronization. What is the definition of synchronization? Synchronization is a process of managing the running of several processes at the same time to equalize time and data so that there are no inconsistencies due to concurrent data access so that the results are good and in accordance with what is expected. What is the purpose of synchronization? To prevent data inconsistency due to accessing several different processes and to organize the order in which process run so that they can run properly and in accordance with what is expected. What are the benefits of synchronization? We can store data both temporarily and permanently, and if we use this system, our work will be more helpful and more effective because it gets save time. The problem of synchronization is rest condition and critical session. The solution is mutual exclusion, the occurrence of progress, and bounded waiting. What are the synchronization tools in the operating system? They have test and set instruction, semaphore, and monitor. Test and set instruction are automated instructions that can be used to handle critical session issue. Semaphore is a variable that can only be accessed by two standard operation, increment and decrement. Monitor used to handle problems that will arise due to shared semaphore. We have example for synchronization. When we transfer data from our phone to our laptop or vice versa, this is synchronization process because there are two processes that are done simultaneously.
Okay, next, my name is Muhammad Rafliansyah. After my friend Philly already explained to you about synchronization, I will explain to you about problem on concurrency. The first one, there are mutual exclusion, and the second one is race condition. The third is deadlock, and the fourth is starvation. The first one is mutual exclusion or mutex. Mutual exclusion is a concept that ensures only one process can use the resource at any given time. The part of the program where a process accesses the resource is called the critical session, and the resource being accessed is known as the critical resource. Mutual exclusion guarantee that only one process is in the critical session at the time. For example, there is a condition where there is only one toilet, while there are two people who want to use it. Imagine there are two people who want to use one bathroom. To keep things organized and avoid both of them using the bathroom at the same time, there need to be a rule that only one person can use it at a time. This is called mutual exclusion. Mutual exclusion making sure only one process can use at the same resource at the same time. The relationship of the case to the technical concept is in computer system. Toilets are same like a shared resource, for example, like file, database, or variable. And then people are process or thread that want to access the resource. And then a lock or key is a mechanism like mutex or mutual exclusion that ensure uh, there is no two process are in the critical session at the same time. And then next to the next problem is race condition. A race condition is a common issue in concurrent systems that only occurs when two or more process or threads try to access and modify shared resource at the same time without proper synchronization mechanism. As a result, the final outcome of the process becomes unpredictable or inconsistent. This issue often happens with variable or data that are accessed at the same time. If not managed properly, those conditions can lead to unexpected behavior in application or system, uh, like a data loss, incorrect calculation, or even system crash. This is the example of race condition. There are picture of before before uh, before mutual exclusion is used in this case. We can see that there are two processes, P1 and P2, that are concurrently accessing variable x. Since there is no mechanism to regulate access to the x variable, these two processes can overlap, leading to the race condition. And then after we use mutual exclusion, and for this case, the race condition is resolved by implementing a critical section, and in the critical section, make sure only one process is allowed to access variable x at the time.
Okay, so before I continue the presentation, please allow me to introduce myself. First, my name is Muhammad Razani, and I will explain two problems in concurrency. The first is deadlock, and the second is starvation. Okay, so what is deadlock? Deadlock is a situation where a set of processes are blocked because each process is holding resource and waiting for other resource obtained by other process to be able to continue or complete its task. Okay, so if you're still confused what is deadlock, here's an illustration of deadlock. As you can see on the picture is deadlock condition in road traffic. Deadlock occurs in situation where vehicles at an intersection wait for vehicles in the lane in front of them to move, so that no one can move forward. And this creates a circular wait that fulfills the four conditions of deadlock, namely mutual exclusion, halt and wait, no preemption, and circular wait. And because of that, this condition result in all vehicles being stuck at the intersection with no solution unless external intervention is made. And let's get into the second picture. Here is an example of another illustration scenario that causes deadlock in the operating system. So we have two process and two resource. Process 1 holds resource 1 and requests the resource 2. And the process 2 holds resource 2 and requests resource 1. Process 1 is waiting for resource 2, but resource 2 is being held by process 2. Process 2 waits for resource 1, but resource 1 is being held by a process 1. This condition forms a circular wait, which is one of the four conditions for deadlock according to Kaufman theory. And the next is cause of deadlock. Deadlock can arise if following four conditions hold simultaneously. The first is mutual exclusion, which is one or more that one resource are non-shareable. The second is hold and wait. A process is holding at least one resource and waiting for other resource. And the third is no preemption. A resource cannot be taken from a process unless the process releases the resource. And the last is circular wait. A set of processes are waiting for each other in circular form. Deadlock does occur if all four conditions are met. The first three conditions are called necessary conditions that represent the nature of the system. And the fourth condition is called a must condition that represents the occurrence of a state. Okay, so the last is deadlock prevention. In deadlock prevention, the aim is not to let fulfill one of the required conditions of the deadlock. This can be done by eliminating mutual exclusion, halt and wait, no preemption, and circular wait. And the next is starvation. What is starvation meaning? Starvation occurs when a process doesn't receive the resource it needs for an extended period because they are consistently allocated to higher priority process. The next is illustration of starvation. Illustration of starvation condition in operating system. This figure shows the starvation condition in the operating system where process P4 has the lowest priority compared to the other process, namely P1, P2, and P3. And in this scenario, even though P4 is in the queue to be executed, it never gets a chance because the schedule keeps choosing process with higher priority, such as P1, P2, and P3. The situation causes P4 to not get the resource it needs to continue execution, even though the other process continue to run its turn. This condition reflects how schedule algorithm that doesn't provide a fairness mechanism can cause starvation, where low priority processes are neglected for a long time. Cause of starvation. First, priority scheduling. If there are always higher priority process available, then the lower priority process may never be allowed to run. And the second is resource utilization. Resources are always used by more significant priority process and leave a lesser priority process starved. And prevention of starvation. Starvation can be cured using a technique that is regarded as aging. What is aging? Aging is priority of process increase with time and thus guarantees that poor process will equally run in the system. Starvation can occur in the SFG scheduling process, but this can be solved with ARR or round robin. In this way, all queued process will get resource in alternation or no process monopolize resource so that all process can be completed. So for the conclusion of this material is concurrency is a crucial concept in operating system that allows multiple processes to run simultaneously, enhancing system efficiency and performance. Concurrency involves synchronization to avoid conflicts between process, ensuring process operate in an orderly manner and produce correct results. And the goal of synchronization is to coordinate process through mechanisms such as mutual exclusion, which prevents simultaneous access to shared resource. And however, several issues often arise in concurrency, including mutual exclusion, rest condition, deadlock, and starvation. This issue can be addressed using proper synchronization techniques such as algorithm, protocols, and semaphores. Thank you very much for your attention. I really apologize if we have misinformation. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.